Now, here is a very tricky but simple question for you. Please just answer me. How many types of eyes does the human being have? How many? Now, if you say one, duh, eyes, well, I will say no. You're only partially correct. And I will explain to you. Now, these beautiful, eyes that you have in front of your head, called, the organ for sight, is only one type of the eyes that the human being has. It's very, very beautiful to have this, all right? But even the second one is more powerful. And that's why you have to know about it and learn to use it, especially young people, the students. If you master the use of the second type of eyes that you have and use it, man, you live a powerful life. And I'm so sure that you are desiring that kind of a life, right? Now, this one is called the organ of sight. It's used to see, used to read. It's beautiful because, trust me, you don't want to know the horror of being a blind man. It's a terrible thing to be. So this is very, very important. And the second type of eyes that you have is called the eyes of the mind. It's called insight. This one is called organ of sight. But with the eyes of the mind, it is called insight. Trust me. If you know and learn to see with your mind's eye, the power of your imagination, the power of being able to close your eyes and see. Now, let me quickly differentiate this. With these physical eyes, you can see the reality, right? I can see around me, right? I can see you right now, right? Or you can see me. Now, this is very limited. Very, very limited. Why? You can't see tomorrow with this. You can't see the next 10 years with this. You can't. It's very, very limited. It's good to have it and use it. But if the only eyes that you use is this, oh my God, I'm sure you're not going to like the kind of life that can give to you. So get busy at using your mind's eye. Ability to close your eyes and see tomorrow. See the skills and gifts that you could, deploy for the service of humanity tomorrow as a young person. See what you can make out of your education. That you're not just going to school to get a degree and get to work. No. See problems that you solve. Engineering problems. 50 years ago or so, nobody could imagine that we could be able to have an asset or a GSM, or what do you call it now, a smartphone. It wasn't there. But somebody sat, closed his eyes, and saw with the eyes of his mind the possibility of smartphones. And today we have it. Somebody saw the car 50 years ago, 100 years ago. Somebody saw the building. That's what you have to develop the capacity to use. The eyes of your mind. As a young person growing up, wondering, what is in my life as a package? What's the purpose? What are the gifts? What are the potential? Now, begin to use the eyes of your mind. Close your eyes. Imagine you becoming a world-class engineer by the problems you solve in the particular engineering field that you have developed expertise or you have chosen for yourself. Or if you're in health, what can you do with the human health? A lot of problem, cancer, HIV, a lot of viruses trying to kill us. We need men who can see themselves as solutions. Men who could see themselves, could see the world the way it could be, not the way it is. Because with the physical eyes, this is its problem. It sees things the way it is. I don't have money in my pocket. I don't have money in my pocket. That's the physical eyes. These eyes right here. But with the eyes of the mind, it says, I don't have money in my pocket currently, but do I have skills I can develop tomorrow, next 1 year, that in next 3 years, I'll have a lot and to spare money in my pockets? Eyes of the mind. You see the world the way it could be. See what is possible for you. If you develop the skills of using the second eye, insight, imagination, inner focus, and begin to carve a life for yourself, carve possibility for yourself, man, you will live a limitless life. And it's working for me. I'm seeing myself in the nearest future being able to develop programs, services, games, shows that can open up young people's life like a bloom, like a flower, and help them achieve the best of they're capable of being. Currently, I'm seeing a lot, and a lot are beginning to unfold. What are you seeing with the eyes of your mind? Good question. Learn to see. It's good to see with this, but this is limited. This sometimes imprisons you. But if you can learn to see with this, the eyes of your mind, your imagination, as a skill, which we will share with you in Marketing Academy, how to optimize it, it will give you what? The extraordinary quality of life that you desire. Don't take it for granted, and your life will begin to open. This is Marketing Academy. We want good ideas that will help you, become the best version of yourself and make what you want to make your life into. Stay tuned.